Hey, hon, how you doing? How y'all doing? We are live. We are live right now on Facebook and YouTube. If you are tuned in right now, please sound off in the comments. Let me know that you're there. How y'all doing? Good evening, good evening, good evening. You can sound off in the comments on both Facebook and YouTube. And before we get started, everybody hit share. Share this with your friends. Share, repost. I am so excited to chat with y'all. Hey, Trees. How you doing? Thank you for tuning in. Hey, everybody. Welcome. If you have just arrived, say hello in the comment section. I want to hear from you. I'm so excited. Welcome to my boss circle. This is the after show for the podcast that just launched on yesterday. This is a Q&A. You can ask whatever you want to ask about entrepreneurship, all that great stuff. We went live earlier today and had a great conversation. I'm just really excited. This is an exciting time. My Boss Circle podcast, if you have not listened to it yet, it is available on all streaming platforms. It's on Spotify, on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, you name it, you can find it there. How y'all doing? I see some people joining in. Make sure you sign off in the comments. Make sure you let me know that you are here. I'm so excited though, you guys. So this has been a very fun journey. Yesterday I launched my Boss Circle podcast. So every week after the show airs on Wednesdays, we will be doing a live Q&A with our boss friends that are guests on the show. What's great about this is I actually came up with this idea to really just inspire both entrepreneurs and intrapreneurs, and basically to be able to help you guys to build quality and scalable businesses. But this was really meant to empower you and equip you to really just go beyond the norms. You can build $1 million businesses if you want to. You really just need the right guidance. So that's what my Boss Circle is for. If you just joined us, sound off in the comments. Let me know that you are there. Hey guys, I'm so excited. But if you haven't checked out the podcast, the first episode is uploaded already. It is my personal story, Journey to a Boss. Check it out on Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts. Next week, it will be on Apple Podcasts. Every week, we will have some fantastic guests on the show. It's going to be a great cross between educational segments where we will actually have a lot of key industry leaders come on and give you the information that you need to be successful as an entrepreneur and an intrapreneur. And I know you guys are like, Alexis, we know what an entrepreneur is. We know that that's somebody who has their own business. But what is an intrapreneur? So an intrapreneur is someone who has their own business, but also has a 9-to-5 as well. So you have a 9-to-5 and you also have a side hustle. That pretty much qualifies you as an intrapreneur and not just an entrepreneur. So I'm really excited to have you guys here. Can you guys hear me okay? So I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me. Say something in the comments. Let me know that you're there. If you haven't already liked the My Boss Circle community Facebook page or join the group, go join the Facebook group. It's My Boss Circle. community. It is a great place for women entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs to be able to come and get insight and support to help you build quality and scalable businesses. Hey, Curtis. Curtis, we see you. Okay, good. Hey, Miss Faye, how are you? I am so excited that you guys have been able to tune in tonight. If you haven't already, share and repost this video. If you are on YouTube, hit that button right there and hit subscribe so that you can get alerts and updates about upcoming episodes for our after show Q&A from my Boss Circle podcast. This is just a really great way for me personally to be able to give back. I was really inspired to do my Boss Circle by some of my mentees who are entrepreneurs. And I had a couple of other women who reached out to me who really wanted to be mentored. However, I just honestly did not have the capacity to be able to mentor that many people at once. So I thought to myself, what better way to do that than in a platform like this? So you have the podcast, and we also have the My Boss Circle community. We're streaming live right there in the Facebook group as well. And I just figured, hey, this is a great way for me to give back and be able to pour into other women entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs. A little bit about me, just so you can kind of get a sneak peek of the Journey to a Boss episode 1. I actually have been in the sales industry for 14 years and in the insurance industry for the last 10 years. I came from retail and I transitioned into entrepreneurship and grew a insurance firm from 25 clients to 3,008 clients and turned it into a $3.1 million insurance firm. So I have really just enjoyed pouring into people. And hey, Tarmecia. Hey. I appreciate you guys. Make sure that you share and repost. And if you're not already following us or subscribe to our YouTube page, subscribe to YouTube. We are live on both Facebook and YouTube at the same time. All my people in YouTube, make sure that you sound off in the comments as well so that I know that you're there. And I just really appreciate you guys' support. For everybody that has already listened to it, the streams have been off the charts. So I'm really excited about that. So I know somebody's listening to my story. You will never know who will be featured on the show on a weekly basis. So every week the show will air on Wednesdays, and it will go live at midnight. It will be myself interviewing some of my boss friends. You never know who could be on the Boss Circle. It could definitely be one of your favorite entrepreneurs that you really wanted to get advice from. So make sure that you guys tune in, follow us on Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, follow my Boss Circle on there. And, you never know what you might learn. You might actually learn something productive. All of the segments are going to be a cross between educational and also interview segments. So I will have some people in there talking about some great topics. We'll learn about how to build a business from A to Z. That is the most important thing. When you are starting out, it helps to have a mentor. We'll even talk about how to go about choosing the right mentor. We will cover every industry vertical. There'll be someone representing every industry vertical who has been successful. These are not people who just started a business yesterday and we're interviewing them on the show. These are actually people who have actually been profitable in their business and they're doing well, very successful. So I'm really excited because we're going to cover industry verticals like retail, as far as starting your own boutique. We're going to cover insurance, of course, because that's my background. We're going to cover tech for all the people who are really into technology and wanting to start up a tech company. We'll have some great people on here talking about that. We'll also have someone representing the beauty industry as well. We'll have a few people from beauty because as you know, that covers everything from full glam, which I am completely glammed up tonight. Braids by Keela Shanae. I did my own makeup, quarantine glam. So we'll have your favorite beauty bloggers who are successful now, as well as some great hairstylists and some very successful nail techs as well. We'll even have people who have come up with their own hair care line. Also, like my edges are laid tonight thanks to Edges Do Matter by Keela Shanae. So yeah, so we're going to be covering some great topics. We're even going to help you figure out how do you get to big business when it comes to building your own company. Because, you know, having great mentorship, having great insight, really knowing who to reach out to and the people to talk to is very beneficial in how successful you're going to be. So we're going to have some people on here talking about how to get certifications. We're also going to have people talking about how to, after you get a certification, what do you do next? How do you actually get on that supplier diversity list? Whether you're a woman-owned business, a veteran-owned business, a minority-owned business, how do you get a piece of the pie? You know, that stuff is really important because there's a lot of opportunity out there, and there always are a lot of big companies who are looking to do business with small business owners who specialize in what they do. A lot of times when you see people who want to do business with the city of Atlanta or the city of Dothan for my Alabama people, it's as simple as getting a certification as well so that you can be on that approved vendor list. So we're going to have somebody talking about all of that stuff. It's some cool stuff, you know, especially when you're able to see people who have signed on with a big company as a subcontractor just because they needed to meet their diversity and inclusion numbers. Maybe they needed to give 10 or 5% of their business on the contract to a small business owner. You'll get to learn about how do I get on that list? How do I get my business to the level that it needs to be so that I can get opportunities like that as well? So we'll have some great people on here talking about all that great stuff. And then, of course, the one that everybody really wants to know about is how do you get funding? We're going to have someone talking about that. How do I get the bag so that I can start my business and also build a quality, scalable, and profitable business? If you've just tuned in, make sure you sign off in the comments so that we know that you're there. And also like and follow our Facebook page. And if you are a woman entrepreneur, make sure that you join our Facebook group, My Boss Circle Community. We are live on My Boss Circle Community, My Boss Circle Facebook page, and YouTube right now as well. So click share on this live, repost it, share it in somebody's messenger inbox if you really know someone who can really benefit from being a part of this community. Hey, Leslie. Now listen, that's a boss right there for you. That is a boss. We got a couple of bosses in the comments, so thank y'all for joining us. Definitely, everybody, go like the page, go join the My Boss Circle community. We're going to be giving some exclusive access to our community members, highlighting a bunch of different people as well as providing opportunities and insights on really how you can grow a great business and make some real money. I'm not talking about a few $100s. I'm talking about how you can really start to make some money. And everybody's not going to make millions, but there are going to be some thousandaires. So we have a little something for everybody at every level. Making six figures in your business is a great thing. It means that you're being profitable. You know, there are some people who never even make six figures in their business. So don't think that you have to make a profit in the millions in order to say that you are successful. Because a lot of times you have to reinvest into your business. If you just joined us, make sure you sound off in the comments. Let us know that you're there. My people on Facebook and on YouTube. So glad that you could join us tonight. We are discussing the Aftershow for My Boss Circle podcast that aired yesterday. And you can stream it anytime, but it airs every Wednesday on Spotify, on Google Podcasts, as well as Apple Podcasts, and pretty much your favorite streaming platforms. If there is a streaming platform that you like to listen to your podcast on, just look up My Boss Circle TV and hit that follow button. That's all you got to do. You can get alerts and updates about new episodes. So, hi, Tawana. Hey, cousin. Yeah, so basically, make sure you guys go check it out. We're going to have some great guests every Wednesday. It's going to be a different guest. There'll be some educational segments, and it'll also be some interview segments. But we'll talk to some of my boss friends, and we'll get to highlight some really great women. And also, I'm going to be bringing on some men as well to provide that insight to a lot of industries that are lacking female and female leadership as well. There are a lot of industries that are really begging for women to either start businesses or even on the entrepreneur side, even come and work for them. You know, it's a lot of money to be made out there. And a lot of industries are really, really trying to diversify their actual teams. So, hey, and also their contracts. It's all about diversity and inclusion. So why not be a part of that number? So I'm excited about it. Hey, Keisha, make sure you share this. And thank you guys for everyone who has joined the My Boss Circle community. Welcome. I really appreciate you guys. I can't wait to pour into you guys and to really just give you all this great insight and knowledge. That has been, I think it's pretty much overdue for me to have this type of a platform to really share my insight. For those who have just joined, the podcast aired yesterday. You can go ahead and just stream it tonight. Listen to the episode Journey to a Boss on Spotify. And I'm just excited. I look forward to doing these every Wednesday night, right after everyone has had all day to listen to the episode. And I'll be actually bringing my guest on here. So whoever my guest is for the week, that person will be a part of this Q&A, and you'll get to ask them whatever you want. So I'm excited about it. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you just joined us, make sure you sound off in the comments. Let us know that you're there. Hit that subscribe and the like button and share. I am excited. So if there are any questions, you can definitely put them in the comment section. Anything you want to know about entrepreneurship, I'm definitely taking questions. Hey, Alia. Yes, so I'm excited. Yeah, Alia is one of those people that said I should have been doing this. There's a lot of my friends that get a lot of free knowledge on how to not just build a business, but even expand a brand, especially my entrepreneur friends who have that 9-to-5, but also have their side hustle that they're looking to transition into a full-time hustle eventually. There's a lot of opportunity out here, and it's all about having the right strategy. That's the most important thing. If you have a strong strategy behind you and a good plan, I am all about building a 5 and a 10-year plan. Like you have You have to have that in order to be successful, because you really, really need to know, hey, you have to be able to kind of measure your success. So you can do that on a year-to-year basis if you create a 5 to 10-year plan. Hey, Miss Joannie. So glad you could join us. Yeah, so I definitely think that this is going to be a really great thing, especially for our Boss Circle community members. You're going to get access to such great conversations, and it's going to be really relevant topics as well. Things that you really need to know to build a quality and scalable business. We'll even learn what it means to have a scalable business, AKA build a business that you can turn into a franchise, and also building these businesses that you can pass on to your loved ones and leave a pure legacy. We're going to talk about all that stuff, access to how to get the money, how to actually go about writing your business plan. We're going to talk about that stuff as well. If you just joined us, sound off in the comments. Let us know you're there. Hit subscribe and hit share on this live. We're going to be having some great conversations. It's going to be a lot of great topics and a lot of great boss friends who are going to be joining us this season. Hi, Aunt Jackie. That's my auntie. So I'm excited. I think it's going to be fun. I think you guys are going to really be able to get a lot out of it. And it's going to be something that can help you. This is not going to be your typical women empowerment group or a women empowerment podcast. We're going to empower you, but we're also going to equip you with the materials that you need at the same time. We're just not going to talk about it. We're going to be about it in the Boss Circle. Because in the circle, we are real women having real boss conversations. And I am just excited. I'm excited about the season. And so we'll have 10 episodes. The episodes will air every single Wednesday. Season 1 will have 10 episodes. We're going to have some great, great women. When y'all see who I have locked down for this season, all my boss friends, oh yeah, they coming out. I'm bringing out the big dogs for this one, okay? You guys are going to be getting some great, great insight. And this is going to be a really, really great thing for you, because it's going to be very conversational, and you'll also be able to ask questions, which is the most important thing. You'll be able to build a really great business, and we'll be able to continue to help you grow. So I'm excited. If you just joined us, sound off in the comments. If you are on YouTube, let us know that you're there as well. I'm so excited, guys. If you haven't listened to the podcast yet, go check it out. Spotify, Google Podcasts, Anchor, any your favorite podcast platform. Next week it'll be on Apple Podcasts. So it's my Boss Circle community. And I'm just so excited. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. We actually had another live earlier today and had some great guests on there as well. And I'm just excited about this entire process and the new season and really this new journey that I will be taking with you guys. So go check out the new episode, Journey to a Boss. I share my story of how I went from working in retail to building a $3.1 million insurance firm. So definitely go check that out. There's going to be some good nuggets in there. There's going to be some of the negative stuff that actually fueled me and pushed me to do better and to want more. And it's also going to be a lot of the positive stuff, and especially kind of talking about some of the people who really inspired me to keep going when the going started to get tough. I'm excited. This is going to be a great way to have open conversations and real conversations. So I'm really excited. So if you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you're on Facebook, make sure you hit share, join in my Boss Circle community. and like the My Boss Circle page. I just look forward to chatting with you every Wednesday night with me and my guest, one of my boss friends, every week. It'll be a cross between educational and also interview segments as well. So I hope you guys have enjoyed uh, the dialogue tonight. And I look forward to seeing you guys next Wednesday when we go live again. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and also go check out the website, mybosscircle.com, and subscribe to our newsletter so that you can get updates at mybosscircle.com. The website looks phenomenal, so go check it out. I want to know what you guys think. Just let me know. Let me know exactly what you guys want to learn about in this new season of My Boss Circle. So everybody sign off in the comments. My Boss Circle community, definitely post and let me know exactly what you ladies want to learn as well. So I can make sure that we're always bringing you relevant topics to really help you grow and help you succeed and help you be the best person that you can be and an honest, solid business person. So I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. This has been so much fun, and I appreciate you guys. So make sure you go check out mybosscircle.com, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week.